What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to GCB Trading. Ralphdatrader here, back with another video. Hey, I know it's been a minute since I made any content for you guys, but I've really been trying to take care of some personal things, and my 9 to 5 also was picking up, so I was unable to make any content for you guys. But today I'm available to make some content. All right, so I just want to briefly go over a gold trade that I took yesterday. All right, I've really been experimenting with gold because I'm trying to do something with my personal account. So I'm just looking for a pair that will allow me to have to see some type of setup, to see the setup that I look for with all 3 sessions. And gold actually moves during all 3 sessions. So I've been really experimenting with gold for probably maybe about the last month or so. I traded gold all this week so far. But in today's video, I want to go over the trade that I actually took yesterday. Okay. And like always, man, I'm doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Rinse and repeat. I actually took this trade during the New York session. All right. So like I always say, when I come into the New York session, we know that the New York session opens up at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm marking up my high and I'm marking up my low. All right. So here's my high before the session opens up, and then here's my low. All right. And you can see once the market opened up, all right, we came outside of our 100 pip box. Okay. Price broke outside of our original 100 pip box that it was trading in before 8 a.m. Okay. We was trading inside of this 100 pip box here. From here to here is our initial 100 pip box. So price broke out, all right, at 8 a.m. And then it gave us some little indecision candles here. All right, gave us some nice little indecision candles. All right, and me seeing this, okay, I actually took a buy here on this trade, but that's not the one that I really wanted to go over. But I actually took a buy here and caught about 50 pips on this buy. And the reason why I took this buy on the inside, because I'm also a trader that uh I I understand how to read candlesticks, okay, and I'm just looking at price action. All right, this is just basically a trade, really based off support and resistance, you want to call it. All right, so when we broke outside of this 100 pip box and it came down to our quarter level, I'm looking at the rejection here, plus looking at the move that happened during the London session. All it was they pushed up, then they came back to make a retest, or you call this a stop hunt into these traders who was long during the London session. So as price broke outside the 100 pip box, all right, we rejected the quarter level, all right, at 8:30. I mean 8:30 we rejected the quarter level. Okay, at 9 a.m. price started to push back up into the upside, all right. And since there was no news out on the calendar for that day, when it's 9:30 candle open, my initial entry was supposed to be above below the double zero. All right, but was supposed to be below here, but I missed that entry and I wind up getting in before the quarter level. All right, so I took a buy here and caught 50 pips off of the buy. All right, but the sell is the trade that I want to go over, because this was the setup. This is the setup that, I mean, these are our A plus setups, and these are the setups that we tend to look for. Because as you can see, price made a 1, 2, 3 up into our high of the day. All right, and this also was the high of the week. Okay, the high of the week was also right here. So this was also the high of the week, high of the day, high of the previous day trade. So once the price came up, okay, this is the stop hunt into these shorts. All right, this long candle at 9:30. This was the stop hunt into the people who took a short trade here. All right. So this vertical candle, one big push, boom. This was the stop hunt. And as you can see, when price came up to our double zero level, it rejected. All right. We got a nice little rejection off of here. Okay. And then now, once this happened, now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the time. Okay. So we had 1 hour down. Okay. 1 hour down. All right. 1 hour up. All right, so it was 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30, third hour. Okay, time rotation. Here's our trade. Now, my initial entry was to get in at the 75 level, but I missed that entry and wind up getting in like right up in this area. So I got in a little bit below, the um the uh the 75. So I got in a little bit below the 75, and now my initial, because I took this trade while I was at work. Now my initial take profit was here because I said they had to come down and fill in this gap that it had made. All right. On Monday, I think this was. Yes, on Monday when we had this gap during the news. So I had my initial TP was down here. Okay, so I took the trade here, and I think I closed the trade out early because I was at work, and I'm trying not to do anything, any type of trading on my phone anymore because I was taking a lot of L's with trading on my phone. So what my initial TP was down here for like 150 pips on gold, which you can see it came down and smashed and kept going. All right. But I wind up getting out somewhere around up in here with about 60 some pips, which is still good. All right. That's still a good move. All right. But just to see that my thesis really played out with this trade as it came down and smashed my TP. That was a good sign for me. All right. So even though I didn't hold my trade to my TP, but I'm all good with that because I'm still experimenting with the gold. But yeah, man, that was the trade that I took. All right. It was a nice setup. It was the setup that I always look for. 1, 2, 3 up into the high. So, like I said, we had a 1, 2, 3 to the high of the day, previous day's high, high of the week. All right. And as this thing came down, like I said, I wanted to get in at the 75, but I missed that entry and I got in a little bit below the 75, which is still good. Okay. And at that point, when I took this entry, I was just looking at the time rotation. All right. At 10, all right. Once 10 o'clock came around, I was in that third hour. Now I was just looking to take my entry. Okay. And like I said, this thing it collapsed, man. It ran. So this was a phenomenal trade. These are the trades that I love to see, man. Trades just like this here that they tend to play out very, very well. So that was an A+ trade set up. All right. So I hope you guys got some value out of this video, man. Like I said, I'm gonna start trying to drop more content for you guys, and just try to see what I can do with the time that I have. All right. Like always, man, work hard, stay disciplined, and be patient, and your time will come. All right. And that's something I also got to work on with myself. But if you enjoyed this video, man, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave your boy a comment down below. I really appreciate it. Peace and love. Have a good one, family.